I hereby, with pleasure, declare Mizoram as the first fully literate state in the country.
Understanding of Lifelong Learning for All in Society ULAS was launched in 2022. Its tagline is Jan Jan Sakshar, and the target age group is 15 years and above. The 5 components of NILP ULAS are foundational literacy and numeracy, critical life skills, basic education, vocational skills, and continuing education.
Kasentetan sale daural kapian puye.
The Mizo alphabet was introduced by Christian missionaries in 1894. In the decades following India's independence, under various government initiatives, literacy rate of the state increased rapidly. The first assessment test was conducted on 18 March 2024. 320 learners appeared for the test, and all 320 neoliterates were certified by NIOS. Reports came in from Longtai district that non-literates belonging to minority group Chakma community, whose mother tongue is Bengali, had requested to learn in English. In response, English version of primer was developed by SCL. 105 learners appeared for the second assessment test, and all 105 neoliterates were certified by NIOS. The total number of neoliterates in Mizoram so far is 425. According to the Periodic Labor Force Survey 2023-24, Mizoram has a literacy rate of 98.2%.
May I request Pilaksan Himachangte, DPC Longklai, to come forward and receive the certificate.
Very sorry. Sri Kiliram Meena, Chief Secretary of Mizoram and Chairman of today's program. Sri Jayant Chaudhary, Honorable Union Minister of State for Education and MSDE. I'm proud to have a young and dynamic minister with a distinguished academic career. I'm proud of you. Srimati Charu Singh, esteemed spouse of the Honorable Union Minister, I hope you had enjoyed the shopping with our Lady Governor this morning. Honorable Speaker, my colleagues in the government as well as in the Legislative Assembly, Dr. Van Laltana, Honorable Minister of School Education, Srimati Archana Sharma Awasthi, Joint Secretary, Department of School Education, Pu David Lalthan Kluang, Special Secretary, School Education Department, Professor Pravakar Rat, Pro VC MZU, and Professor Lal Nundanga, Register MZU, respected officials, esteemed educators, dedicated volunteer teachers, students, and beloved citizens of Mizoram. Today marks a historic moment in the journey of our state, one that will be remembered by generations to come. It is with immense pride and humility that I stand before you on this remarkable day, as Mizoram is officially declared a fully literate state, the first state in the history of India to be so recognized under the ULA's Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram. It is a transformational milestone, one that speaks to the collective will, discipline, and vision of our people. We celebrate this day not as the end of a campaign, but as the dawn of a new era of opportunity, empowerment, and inclusion. Our journey under ULA's scheme has been guided by a clear vision that is, no one should be left behind. In a state that has always championed education, we have worked with renewed dedication to bring literacy to every corner, every household, and every individual. To oversee and implement this effort, the State Literacy Mission Authority was constituted with technical and academic support from the State Center for Literacy, housed in SERT, Mizoram. In collaboration with Samagra Siksha Mizoram, we embraced the vision of NEP 2020, ensuring adult education reach even the most remote populations. We held consultations and awareness drives across all stakeholders, from district project coordinators and CRCCs to church leaders, especially in districts with lower literacy rates. These collective efforts culminated in large-scale events like the Ulas Mela and Mizoram Samagra Siksha Exhibition 2024, which galvanized public support and visibility. A statewide survey identified 2,831 non-literates, of whom 1,692 expressed the will to learn. They became our potential learners. The remaining, due to personal, occupational, and health-related constraints, were not ready, but they too remain in our prayers and in our plans. As of today, 425 individuals has been declared neo-literates under the ULA scheme. We are proud to say that the periodic labor force survey annual report recorded Mizoram's literacy rate at 98.2% to 99.2% for males and 97% for females. The Ministry of Education, through its official communication, recognizes 95% literacy as equivalent to full literacy. With this, Mizoram has fulfilled all criteria and stands ready to be called a fully literate state. Literacy is not merely a skill, it is the gateway to opportunity, empowerment, and meaningful participation in society. A lack of literacy often results in limited access to employment, thereby perpetuating cycles of poverty and marginalization. Without the ability to comprehend basic health information, individuals are unable to make informed decisions about their well-being, leading to poorer health outcomes. Moreover, productivity across all sectors is significantly compromised when workers are unable to engage with written instructions, safety protocols, or technical manuals, ultimately hindering efficiency and innovation. Literacy also serves as the foundation of good governance and active civic engagement. Literate citizens are more likely to stay informed, to participate in elections, and to hold institutions accountable, thereby fostering transparency, trust, and responsive leadership. Conversely, widespread illiteracy can lead to disempowerment, misinformation, and disengagement from the democratic process. Therefore, the advancement of literacy is a moral imperative and a strategic pathway towards a healthier, more equitable, and more prosperous society. Particularly for women, education and literacy bring greater confidence, independence, and a stronger voice in both the household and public life. Educated mothers are more likely to prioritize their children's education, thereby shaping a better future for the next generation. Achieving full literacy would transform Mizoram from the grassroots level, strengthening communities, enabling inclusive growth, and elevating the dignity of every citizen. It would place our state prominently on the national and global map as a model of progress governance, social justice, and people's participation. It is not just a milestone for Mizoram, it is a message of hope and determination to the entire nation. As we celebrate this achievement, we also renew our commitment to sustaining literacy through continuous education, digital access, and vocational skill training. I call upon every citizen, every student, every parent, and teacher, let this be just the beginning. Let us now aim higher. Digital literacy, financial literacy, and entrepreneurial skills for every Mizo. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for its vision and support, and I would like to thank particularly to our Honorable Minister. I'd like to add one more E, which will be the seventh E, meaning encouraging. Thank you for your seventh speech. Dr. Valnal Thana, Minister of Education and Education Department, our volunteer teachers who are the true champions of this campaign, the teams of SERT, Samagra Shiksha, and district education offices for their tireless efforts. As it has been said before, it is a long journey. We have gone through a long gestation period to reach this stage as of we are now today. Over the years, today I would like to thank and give credit to the previous governments, particularly our previous former education ministers. They are all invited to participate here today, but I'm very sorry that I could see none of them here. Anyway, let the credit goes to our previous education ministers and all those officials who had contributed a tremendous contribution for this effort over the years. And above all, the learners who showed us that it is never too late to learn. Let us always remember, a literate society is an empowered society. Today, Mizoram stands tall, not just for its literacy, but for the unity, compassion, and commitment that made this movement possible. We are proud to be the first, and we'll work to remain the best. Let this declaration ignite a new wave of learning and empowerment. Together, we move forward toward a smarter, stronger, and more inclusive Mizoram. Thank you, Jai Hind.